All right, welcome back to Threadspinner Design Sessions. We took a month off because you were moving.
Live from Central Time.
That's true.
It's me.
Yeah, you're now recording at 9 p.m.
9
like the rest of us.
p.m. Yeah. Why did we decide on this? What's up with that? Are we crazy?
Well, because you needed it at 7 p.m.
No, Ashley needed it at 7 p.m. Let's be
Well,
clear. When Ashley was working at Nintendo, she was there forever.
I mean, I feel like a lot of times with TR, you're like, hey, I just got home. Let me take a quick shower and we'll get on.
Well, there was also because more recently
Sure.
it was at 7, but I had therapy at 6 previously,
Right.
and then we wanted to move it so you can go to Netrunner. It's been a whole bunch of different reasons.
Yeah. Well, and you also, I mean, listen, until fairly recently, you weren't working from home either. So
yes, I did have a commute. I was right. We would do a playlist at 6 o'clock.
that's true.
I was making that happen.
Yeah, but I felt like it was tight for you. Like
it was very tight. Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, now I think Zoe's now an hour ahead of everybody.
Yeah, Zoe's ahead of everybody. That means everybody else, I think, is in Central Time now.
Ty is still Arizona.
Ty is still Arizona, yeah. So Ty's even in the weirdest spot that one could be time-wise. Because Arizona does not Arizona does not recognize daylight savings time.
Right. So part of the year he's 1 hour behind us, and part of the year he's 2 hours behind us.
Why is it allowed for one state to do that? That's crazy.
You know what the worst thing is that the oh god, I'm blanking on the tribe, but the Indian reservation in Arizona does recognize daylight savings.
Man, that's crazy.
If you look, the region is like donut shaped, basically. So like there's a bit in the middle that doesn't recognize daylight savings.
God.
So you can cross 1, 2, 3, 4. You can change times 4 times without leaving the state of Arizona.
Awesome. That's crazy. That's great. What are they doing down there?
Get your shit together, Arizona.
Get your shit together, Arizona. Iris left for a reason. Fuck you.
And it was all time zone based.
Yeah. No other reason.
I think Indiana also used to be that way. I think they changed.
Yeah, I think there's a couple states that are like this, but I don't know.
I remember as a kid, if you would drive up to Indiana, it's like, oh, well, they're not on daylight savings.
Well, when I lived in Arizona, I would get really confused because I wanted to watch Dragon Ball Z, but it wasn't on when Dragon Ball Z was supposed to be on.
Yeah, did you guys ever get like a cable package that had like the West Coast and East Coast feeds?
Not until I was old enough to leave the house, I think.
Okay.
I like moving out age.
Yeah.
I don't think it was very common for a long time.
I feel like cable was like the number one luxury my dad splurged on.
That tracks. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Like he was an early like TiVo adopter. He was very so it was like, oh shit, we weren't home. I missed the thing. And but I can just like the West Coast feed. It's on. Let's go.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, we didn't get that until way later.
Yeah.
We did get a TiVo early though for this reason because my mom needed to record Friends.
Sure.
And
my dad had like every episode of Mad TV on his TiVo. That dude fucking loves Mad TV.
Good for him. I'm glad he's enjoying some television,
Was your household ever big into Mad TV?
No. My mom was the main TV watcher. It's all Judge TV shows, People's Court, Judge Judy, Judge Joe Brown. If we're really in a dearth of I'm out of stuff to watch.
Yeah.
And my dad was a real History Channel Modern Marvels guy.
Oh, sure. Yeah. My mom did have like a TV like upstairs that was basically just on all the time, but just basically on whatever like local affiliate like would have Judge Judy on it,
Yep.
Or like Seinfeld at night or whatever sitcom they had licensed for that like year.
Right.
Because we had a DVR, but it was on the big TV downstairs, and I'm sure I recorded stuff on it, but in my memory, it was mostly like my dad's.
Yeah, the one time I set something up to record, my mom got mad at me because it overlapped on the finale of Friends, and I never tried to record anything ever again.
Because my dad also, this might be Luke's dad lore I haven't gotten into before.
Oh,
he didn't usually sleep in bed.
Oh, okay. Recliner guy?
He was a recliner guy.
Yeah, my grandpa was like that.
Well, he has sleep apnea. Pretty severe.
So it's even worse.
Well, it was like before he had like a CPAP machine, that was how he would treat it because sleeping sitting up made it easier for him.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah. And then I think he did start. Well, no. He got way more recliner pilled after the CPAP machine, so I don't know what's going on with that guy. I mean, these days
maybe the combination is just
he's got health problems these days, and he like has like a reclining bed basically that he sleeps
right,
in. Which,
right. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. It's tough out there.
Yeah. It's also tough out there in the wake.
You would think it'd be easy out there in the wake, given that you're dead already. But we found new and interesting ways to torture people.
My GM philosophy is why kill what you can torture.
And boy, are we torturing.
So you've actually listened to Threadspinner now, because you were banking them up because you had the big move.
Yeah.
And now,
I'm a couple episodes out still, but I have listened to all the campaigns.
What are some broad view thoughts you got?
We were giving them way too much thread at first.
Yep.
That is for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's my main takeaway.
Yeah, I see you have not heard Flame 4 because it just hit the Patreon.
I have not heard Flame 4.
Yeah, they're in the Sun region, which is they lose a point off each stat, which means they also lose 5 thread per stat.
Yeah.
So instead of 15, 10, 10, 5, 5, they're at 10, 5, 5, 0, 0.
That's so brutal.
Though the problem is I kind of like what it's done to them.
I know you do, and none of them like it.
Right. We were talking in the fan Discord because Crystal was like, maybe we got to be even meaner about Thread. And I was like, I mean, I kind of like how being even meaner feels in the Sun, but I don't know, maybe it's too harsh to do all the time. And Iris and Maxie will jump in, yes, it's too harsh.
Immediately we're like, fuck off. Which is fair.
Yeah,
I do think the Glow episode we just recorded really emphasized how the thread we're at now can do what you want it to do.
Yeah.
You can have multiple bonfires in one session with it.
You guys did burn a lot of thread in that episode.
We burnt a lot of thread in that episode, mostly because we kept having to go to swords places.
That's true. I mean, you say having to. Well, I guess you kind of had to.
We kind of had to because of the tower.
Which that's one thing I've got on my docket. How are you feeling about the tower region?
7 is probably too many.
Yeah.
I was thinking this probably should be 5.
That makes sense to me. Yeah.
But you guys will hear it eventually. There are reasons why we have also stalled out there.
Right. I mean, you're also not really like throwing yourselves at solving that. You're kind of like just picking at stuff,
Things just kept happening. Which
is part of what has me wondering, is this a good like mechanical hook for the tower? Just because it's very board gamey in a way that it felt a little bit like, okay, we got to ignore like the role playing hooks here and like start puzzling out what this sequence is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but also part of it is the region is also very sparsely populated. So I'm having a hard time being like, is there somebody I can ask about what the hell is wrong with this place?
Yeah. I mean, you are getting, face cards where you introduce NPCs and stuff.
Yes.
It is a thing of like, well, this is kind of the dungeon crawl card, right? So I kind of want to give you guys a dungeon crawl.
Yeah.
Which does kind of lend itself to being more sparsely populated.
It's true.
I'm just wondering if maybe there is something a little more, instead of like going so hard into deduce this sequence the Threadspinner wrote down, if there's something a little bit more like, what's an example from like a Zelda game, right? Where it's like, well, you need to like get the 4 torches from the 4 ghosts in the forest temple. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If there's something else that we want to propose as what we are doing in the tower region, I think I'd be fine with that.
Yeah. Like there's some kind, like, because at the time when we first came up with that, it was not we still had the idea that there would be a little bit of dungeon crawling everywhere. And now we've kind of focused on like, no, the tower is the capital D dungeon you got to go through, right? So maybe that becomes more of like, there is this complicated lock that you need to open up in here to progress, right?
Yes. That said, I do think we could have gotten through it in 2 days.
Oh, you definitely could have.
Yeah. If circumstances were different.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And I'm not like, oh, you guys missed the deadline. That's a problem. Like, that's fine.
Yeah,
whatever.
no. I don't. Is there a deadline on the? I don't think there's a deadline on the tower.
No, not mechanically. It's the only deadlines we have really are like podcast pacing deadlines, which is fine. Whatever, we'll figure it out as we go. If the season has to go longer than